This morning, I wake up and I got a message from the mother boys, okay, from Boy Alexa, and he's like, "You won't believe what shows up in this ad." Now, we've covered some of these ads before on the broadcast. This is another one of these like shitty AI Russian military recruitment ads, okay? And it's incredible. Let's take a look. What are our men made of?
Из татушек и проколотых ушек. Из иллюзий и банановых смузи сделаны наши мужчины. Из яркого грима и стримов.
That's crazy. Okay? How the did I make the goddamn Russian government my op? That's insane. Okay? Who the fuck is over there, like former Hasanabi head? They got my worst era too. They got my fucking worst era. FSB's hate watching out here, bro. What the fuck? Made me looking like Bam Margera, Temu Hasan. That's insane. You're not beating the Russian op allegations. What are you talking about? This is literally directly saying I'm gay. Okay? What the fuck? They're saying like our men aren't gay and fruity and pose in front of like sexy cars while they're doing live streams of putting makeup on. What are you talking about? That's insane, brother. Being a Slav is an unending row of apologizing for our more special brothers. Yeah, I mean, but come on, dude. First of all, you put on Guyliner one time for an emo stream, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, this guy, suka bliati, wears Guyliner every day. How does this happen? And it's like I said, dude, if you're like one of those like NAFO Andes who's like a Nazi and is like, oh, I love NATO so much, I hate Russia, Russian orcs, like, you see this, you gotta yourself, okay? Straight up, I'm their biggest op. They put me in a fucking ad. They don't even know you exist, dude. But I've been posting on subreddits all day, every day about how Estonia will rise up once again. What happened, dude? FSB doesn't know you. They put me down as an op. They don't even know who the fuck you are, bitch. You're just some random kid online crying about how we need 800 more military bases for America. Okay? By the way, one of those NAFO guys did kill himself and another one did out himself as a Nazi. So, you know, not surprising. Imagine making your entire identity online being pro-NATO, being anti-Russia, being pro-Ukraine unconditionally from fucking Langley, Virginia, and they don't even recognize you. They put me down as an op instead, which is hilarious because, like, this is opposite of you being an op. No, op, like, is in opposition, dude. They're saying I am their opposition. They're directly saying that, like, I'm doing gay streams with makeup. How do you not understand this? Okay, but how are you so sure this is you? Okay, let's run this back. How am I so sure this is me?
Из яркого грима и стримов.
It's a live streamer who has a lot of rings, who paints his fucking nails, who's posing in front of a nice car, who has multiple necklaces on. Dog, what is this? Just tuned into the stream. Girly, what eyeliner are you using? Okay, it was one time. It was like 2 times. Here's the real Guyliner champion. This is literally like this straight up is if you put me through a fucking AI filter, it's got the buffalo hair, it's got the Guyliner from like one fucking stream, it's got the posing in front of a fucking car, it's got like the black long sleeve tee with like multiple necklaces. Like this is if like an artificial intelligence just shit out like what it perceives me as online off of like what my fucking haters say about me. Yep. It's like literally a combination of like a couple different tropes that all of my haters have put together. Now, all I'm going to say is this, okay? I am still anti-NATO. So I don't know why the fuck people are chirping like this, okay? Yeah, I mean, here, this is another one. Yeah. The dog on the bottom, no, that's just the watermark for that fucking Twitter account.
Из сладких пирожных и брендов одежных сделаны наши мужчины. Из чего сделан ты? Присоединяйся к тем, кто сделан из чести, доблести и мужества. Присоединяйся к своим.
Make no mistake, I am still anti-NATO, okay? I don't know what the fuck these dudes are on about, all right? And not only am I fucking anti-NATO, look, I'm anti-NATO, but I'm also anti-Russia invading Ukraine, okay? Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. I think it's funny that you're a bigger enemy to the Russians than the NATO Andes. All their shilling still gave them no clout. Yeah, dude. If I'm, what's that fucking guy who like traveled all over Ukraine? Like, there are so many American, supposedly quote unquote leftist content creators who have spent like so much of their fucking time being like, hey guys, I went to Ukraine and in the midst of all the bombing, I decided to figure out what is truly the most important thing. How much do these Ukrainian people that I found hate Hasanabi piker? Okay. Meanwhile, there is an entire cottage industry online of people being like, Hasan is a Russian op. He is a Russian asset. Okay. He's a Russian operative. Okay. Meanwhile, turns out, according to Russia, they don't know who the fuck you are, but it seems like they don't like me a lot. Uncanny. Okay, do you put my face on it? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, how both sides hate you? It's, yeah, I'm doing the reverse. You know how, like, if you advocate for both sides, you always come out on top? I shit on both sides, so I always come out on the bottom. But yeah, it is pretty funny. Like I said, like I said, I don't know how the fuck this happened, but it is pretty funny to just like make your entire personality be like the most Reddit you can be. It's like, I don't understand. I farmed 1 million karma points on Reddit by posting footage of like 18-year-olds in trenches getting blown to pieces by grenades being dropped out of drones, and they don't even know who I am. Like, does it scare you at all? Not really. What the Sigma? I'm in combat footage all the time. I'm a moderator of r/combat footage. Maybe it's because Russia is pissed off that they don't serve ads at the top of the hour anymore to the Russians, which is a benefit, really. But unless you're in Russia right now watching, you're going to see an ad at the top of the hour. It's 3 minutes long. You, of course, don't have to see those ads as long as you subscribe for $6 or for free. Or that you actually raise funds, unlike any of those unwashed accounts. Nah, I don't think they give a fuck that I raise funds for like Ukrainian refugees. I think it's just like, I think it's because I regularly, like, I do obviously have like people in this community who sometimes will come in and like try to push Z, and then I shit on them, and then maybe they feel betrayed or something. I don't know. All I'm saying is there's hella commentators out there who like have demonstrated like unhinged fucking rhetoric in general. And the fact that they put me on there as like the biggest op of Russia is pretty funny. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, my bad. Not pushing Z. Sorry. One of the GOAT UFC fighters that retired recently, Mighty Mouse, was going off about unionization of MMA this weekend, and he used all your talking points. 90% he stumbled onto your YouTube content. I mean, Mighty Mouse does watch a lot of Asmongold, so maybe he accidentally watched me off of Asmongold or some shit. You know what I mean? No, they hate you because you report the reality, not the Western viewpoint. As soon as you report honestly, you're hated by NAFO Andes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed half of your coverage, but it doesn't really look like you. Am I dumb? Yeah, you're right, dude. The fucking guy that the Russian government is pointing to as like wearing a lot of jewelry, painting his fucking fingernails, doing bright makeup, and also streaming, live streaming, including in front of a fucking car that suspiciously looks like my car. Okay, but red. It's, you know, I'm sure that was just a select few things that they put together that just randomly they just put that shit together. You know what I mean? They must be talking about fucking Ludwig or Asmongold here. I think it's just what is the ad complaining about? The ad is saying that like what kind of man are you? Are you a part of the fucking Russian military like a real man? Or are you gay and woke? Okay. That's what they're doing. I can't tell if chatters are being like chatters are memeing or if they like legitimately think that this is a total coincidence. Like I genuinely think like there are some chatters who are like hyper neurodivergent who are like, no, it's not literally you. The car is red. Like, or maybe they're just new. Anyway, I ran the 3-minute ad break already.
Моих стримов.
Yeah, they just it's literally this photo. I mean, no. It's just like it's from a time frame where I had like, what is this? Top ad break? You know I already ran it, right? I ran it already if that's what you were trying to serve me. So you missed it. You fucked it up. Honestly, all I'm going to say is that the last thing I'm going to say is I used to joke because chatters would be like, who told Putin about you? Why would Russia do propaganda against you when you're pro-China though? Main character syndrome. Yeah, he's back. The anti-China chatter is back, dude. I don't know, maybe because I keep fucking shitting on Russia and the Russian government and the Russian military. Although I am still anti-NATO, obviously that still doesn't change the reality that like Vladimir Putin and his actions in Ukraine are completely unacceptable. Now, you wouldn't know that, you know, because you're too busy poking holes in your brain as you watch and you're so unimaginably primed into thinking that I'm like a Russian op or whatever.
Russian officials covertly hired right-wing US influencers to create viral videos. Given the fact that Russian officials know who the major right-wing influencers are so that they could try to use them to influence US public opinion, they probably know who the major left-wing influencers are. Some right-wingers have criticized Hasan for wearing nail polish, so it could be that some Russian guy saw that post and used that as a reference in the video. Federal officials have recently accused Russia of leveraging unwitting right-wing American influencers to disseminate Kremlin propaganda in the lead up to the 2024 presidential election. On Wednesday, the Justice Department charged two employees of RT, the Russian state media broadcaster, for their involvement in a scheme to covertly finance and direct the creation of social media videos that garnered millions of views. The indicted RT staffers, identified as Kostiatin Kalashnikov and Elena Afanasieva, face charges of conspiracy to commit money laundering and conspiracy to violate the Foreign Agents Registration Act. They allegedly funneled nearly $10 million to an undisclosed Tennessee company that engaged online influencers with substantial followings. The company failed to disclose its ties to RT and the Russian government to both the influencers and their vast audiences, stated Attorney General Merrick Garland on Wednesday. Details from the indictment point to Nashville-based Tenet Media, described on its website as a network of heterodox commentators focusing on Western political and cultural issues. Founded in 2022 by Lauren Chen, a conservative Canadian YouTuber, and her husband Liam Donovan, Tenet Media operates in association with figures like Chen, who has contributed to right-wing activist group Turning Point USA. Chen also authored opinion pieces for RT in 2021 and 2022. If you found this video interesting, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.